Channel Zero News. More than just news. We're the channel for all people, all voices. Good evening from Channel Zero News. I'm Jim Stetson. Yeah, it's good to be back. Blackmailing Jack over that little business trip with his secretary? Worked out nicely for me. Sometimes, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, breaking news out of the wilderness tonight. Our former colleague Ken, who we all thought was busy testing the limits of unemployment, has somehow stumbled onto the story of the century. Apparently, Ken decided to go on a solo camping trip to find himself after being unceremoniously booted from our esteemed news team. Little did he know, he'd find a lot more than inner peace out there in the woods. While filming what can only be described as the world's most boring campfire safety vlog, Ken hears some heavy footsteps creeping out of the darkness. And wouldn't you know it, out steps Bigfoot himself, holding a bag of marshmallows, like he's ready for a weekend getaway. The hairy giant says, "Relax, I'm not here to eat you, unless you burn those." Ken, of course, displays his usual grace under pressure by screaming like a banshee and dropping the camera faster than his ratings. But to his credit, he manages to pick it up and keep filming. Bigfoot, apparently quite the chatterbox, asks Ken if he can keep a secret. Before Ken can answer, the mythical creature promptly trips over a log, proving that even legendary monsters aren't immune to slapstick comedy. When the footage made it back to our studio, it was like Christmas morning for a bunch of jaded journalists. I called it the biggest scoop since we caught that raccoon in the studio. Still not convinced that wasn't just me after an all-nighter, but I digress. Now, I've reluctantly welcomed Ken back to the team, but I made it very clear. Screw up again, and you're back to selling fishing gear at Walmart. And wouldn't you know it, Bigfoot's become a regular fixture around here, always complaining about the lighting and demanding union pay. Who knew cryptids were so high maintenance? Well, that's tonight's Channel Zero News. Ken's still out there, riding the Bigfoot gravy train and praying it doesn't derail. And I'm here, making sure he doesn't get too comfortable in my anchor chair. Good night, America. Be safe out there.